The back scratch test is one to test out your upper body flexibility. In particular, we're going to look at the flexibility in the shoulder joint. So in order to do this test, you're going to need a couple things. One is a tape measure, and two, you're going to need a buddy, because this one happens behind you and it's really hard to see. Well, unless you're a mom and you have eyes in the back of your head, then you might be fine. But in order to do this test, you're going to have one arm go up above your head and fold back down, and then another arm is going to come behind your back on the low side, and your elbow is going to come up. Now, it doesn't matter which way you do this. Do the way that feels better. We're going to go for the better score, and we're only doing one side. For me, this side is better, my right side is better, so I'm going to show you on that side. So once again, you're going to take your right arm up, you're going to hold it up high, your palm is going to be facing your back. Now, you're going to take your hand, and you're going to pat yourself on the back. So that's where the top hand goes. The bottom hand, you're going to hold it out to the side with your palm facing the back. And now you're just going to bend at the elbow. See, I'm bending at the elbow. And I'm going to bring it up, and I want my middle fingers to touch. Well, at least I want to get them as close together as possible. If your middle fingers touch like this, your score is 0. That's 0 inches. It means there's no overlap and there's no gap. If your middle fingers are far apart from each other, this is when the buddy comes in. They're going to take that tape measure, and they're going to measure from one middle finger to the other middle finger. Now, if your hand can only go like this, and you can't rotate upwards, that's fine. Just again, measure in a straight line from one middle finger to the other middle finger. It's okay if that straight line is diagonal, all right? That number is going to be that one's going to be a positive number. And then, if your fingers overlap like this, you need to measure how many inches they overlap. And that number, if they overlap, it's going to be a negative number. Okay? So that is the back scratch test.